Okay, 6 months of journaling has changed my life in ways that I could never imagine. The simple act of putting pen to paper and being able to write down my thoughts, my experience from certain situations, and then my emotions that came from those experiences, it actually allowed me to gain a deeper, better understanding of myself and of like the world around me and the type of people I'm surrounded by. Journaling has provided me a trusted source of confinement, providing me with clarity, an ability to process my thoughts and my emotions and find solutions to problems within the 6 months that I've been journaling. Through journaling, I was able to create new goals, new passions. I was able to set new boundaries along the way. I was able to set boundaries for myself so I can have my self-respect, and also boundaries for other people so they can respect me. Also, I was able to celebrate my achievements. Whenever I would go across a milestone that I never thought I would be able to pass, and I would be just kind of overstimulated with my emotions, I would be able to just write it down, and having that ability to go back to it and feel that same thing, that's amazing. It has became a powerful tool for self-reflection, self-expression, and like personal growth in and of itself. The appreciation that I have for journaling is like very great. Like, I'm very grateful for the transformation that journaling has allowed me to do for myself, and I'm not gonna say the people around me, but and even though a part of me wished that I would have started it sooner to save me the stress, the headaches, everything. I'm very also grateful that like I was able to start it now, because everything happens for a reason. So I encourage everybody watching this video to embark on this journaling journey, just so you can get a better understanding of who you really are, your emotions, why you are the way that you are, and who you basically can become. In my opinion, you'll be able to live a more fulfilling life. If you're watching this video, please start it. If you aren't starting it, it has been able to basically just unlock who I really am and who I'm going to become. My name is Donreal. This channel is called Donreality, and I want to provide value to make sure that you become the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, through my passion or my art, which is videography or photography. If you follow me on Instagram, you might catch me, posting some photos. And here are 3 good reasons why you should start your journaling journey. Number 1, increased self-awareness. Through journaling, I have been able to understand my own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Why I don't like when something is said to me in a certain way, why I react this way, why I was always a people pleaser growing up. Journaling has allowed me to reflect on that, and I was able to figure out why. For example, if you follow me on Instagram, I uploaded this video. Now, if you do like that video, I would really suggest following me on there, because I do upload cinematic videos basically like that on there. I'm trying to get more into film. That's what journaling has allowed me to do. But if you look closely in that video and you look in the corner or the subject portion of my journal, it was "do it again." And I bring this up because I was hanging out with one of I was hanging out with basically the people that I usually hang out with after church. If we go out to eat, I'm hanging out with them. And we were enjoying ourselves, basically eating. And we were laughing, we were cracking up jokes. We were just, enjoying our time. Because I was in the moment, enjoying myself, I hadn't made a face. Or I think I said something. But I was convinced I made a face. When I made that face, someone there, he was like, do it again. And I don't know why. Well, I didn't know why at first. When he said do it again, something inside of me, it like ticked. It made me upset. And I didn't know why. But I didn't make a scene or anything, but it just bothered me when he said do it again. He was laughing and my mouth was already like full of food. I didn't do it again. I was just eating. But it bothered me, and later that night, or throughout the night, and then later that night when I got home, it was still bothering me. I knew at that moment it was like, oh, this is like, I've been journaling, so this is my chance to see why this bothers me. So I didn't go to sleep that night because I wanted to use that time to like be alone with my thoughts. I wasn't listening to music. I didn't use any drugs or drink or nothing like that. I don't do any of that stuff. I was able to settle down when I got home, unpack all my things, unpack my thoughts, and I took up my journal and I wrote it down, do it again. And then I was just asking myself, why does that bother me? Like, and I was really honest with myself, and I figured out why it bothered me. I'm not gonna say why it bothered me in this video, but I will make another video on that if this gets like 1 like. I don't know. Make sure you're subscribed for that. So if you want to see that video of me explaining why that exact reason, made me upset. It doesn't make me upset now. I just know how to handle it. But with journaling, I was able to become very self-aware in certain situations. So I wouldn't be just going through life and then something happens and I'm like reactive. I know exactly what has to be said in order for it to trigger me, so I know exactly how to handle the situation. Number 2, my second reason is stress outlet. Writing in a journal is one of the several outlets that I'm able to express my thoughts and feelings about certain situations or how I'm feeling. Usually things that are stuck on my mind longer than like maybe a day, that I'm able to go back into my journal, leading to a significant reduction in stress and anxiety. And it helps you clear off any burdens that you have. It can help you do the same thing with just time and focus. It's a lot better than spending your hard-earned money on drugs and alcohol, or going to parties or meaningless things to numb your emotions and life stresses, like working to pay bills or dealing with relationships or stuff like that. With journaling, it's a promise of like personal growth and development. And number 3, which is my last reason, better self-expression, which is key. It allows me to process pent-up emotions and heal from past traumas. It serves as a record for my journey towards self-improvement. Think of it like this. You have things that will help you express your emotions, and then there are things that will help you push your emotions away or numb them for the time being. When you numb them, you're not reflecting on them, which means you're not trying to figure out why it's making you feel that way. Your emotions are piling up since you don't have an outlet to express it, to release it to. Then boom, one minor inconvenience happens to you and you're reactive. You're hurting either yourself or people who don't deserve it. And the people who do deserve it, it could have gone way better. But if you have something, your journal, that you're able to release your emotions to, it'll keep it from piling up, which means whenever you go to express your emotions, you're not bringing up things from the past, things that made you feel a certain type of way. It just makes you way more expressive because you're able to not pile it up and just give it out one at a time instead of it just kind of exploding out of a door because it's too much, if that makes sense. That is it for today's video. I did have 6 reasons, but it would have been too long, so I just kept it at 3. I mean, I don't know, maybe there'll be a second part to this video. It depends. Hey, get the video to 5 likes. I'll be able to make a second one, I promise. Okay, so I really appreciate it if you stuck around to this portion of the video. It really means a lot to me if you're able to find a way to just, get you a journal, a pen. You just write it down. It doesn't have to be a journal. It can be a notebook from the dollar store, the $1.25 store. It can be just printer paper. It can be in your phone. It can just be in the notes app. But I really do mean it. Give it a try because it really helped me a lot, and how it made me feel starting to journal, I want that feeling for, you watching, or anybody else, or somebody you may know. Share the video to someone that you know that's like, reactive. If you got any value from this video at all, I would really appreciate it if you like the video, comment something. Personally, for me, I like comments more than I like likes, because that means you watched it and you took time out of your day to comment. So, and something from your own head, not just, a simple like button. But you can like the video too. Like it, subscribe, and if you want to watch more videos, or you want to watch the second part of the video, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications. And my name is Donreal. This is Donreality, and I'm heading back to my reality.